Okay, so I'm Grasswalker. I held back to the cube draft. The cat ended up leaving in the end. Sorry for that disappointing cliffhanger. If you want to leave right now, I fully understand. There's no cat purring into the microphone. What even have you come to watch this video for? So, we're gonna try queuing some more cube games. We need at least 2 more wins in our next possibly 3 or 4 games, because you're allowed 3 losses. Going 2 and 3 from here hopefully is possible, but you never know. I feel like this deck could do it. This hand seems fine. We have our 3 colors. Other than that, there's not a lot going on for us, but I mean, it is what it is. This deck isn't specialized in having great, fast, flourishing starts. I think your best curve could possibly be like Alcide into Thalia into Giant, or Knight of the Ebon Legion into Fauna Shaman into Giant. Akavu is going to start hitting us for 2, unless we put a Shepherd in the way, which we could do. There's nothing stopping us doing that. Absolutely nothing. We should have started with the Plains, because we actually ended up drawing the Knight of the Ebon Blade, which has made things a little bit awkward on the mana situation. I'd rather have white-black here. I think just playing the Shepherd, matching the Kavu, and saying, hey, I'm not just going to let you snowball out of control and beat me to death, is the play here. Drawing Knight's okay, because it secures our early game, but it's also a little bit sad because it weakens our Ranger of Eos, but we're not going to complain too much about that. Protection of the colour of your choice. This is dangerous because we can't really stop the Iroan games, apart from giving a creature protection from green. I think we definitely want to go Knight here, then Alcide, and then we just kind of want to decide during our turn. Again, the audio balance seems wildly off. We just kind of want to decide during our turn whether or not we want to sack the Alcide to stop +3/3 going on to a creature. Letting him draw 2 cards or sacking one of ours is pretty much the choice here. There's also the danger that he has a card that's just like a 4-mana 4/4, and then we're doing this for nothing. Ranger of Eos is currently trash because we have no 1-drops left in the deck, so we definitely don't want to draw him. But it's like, it's give and take. You either draw the 1-drops and your early game is fine, or you don't draw the 1-drops and your Ranger of Eos is amazing for a mid-game. If he's putting out on the Kavu, making it a 5/5, I think we do it. Okay, it's only things we control anyway, so the whole thought process is pointless. And we'll just take 5 here. It's gonna hurt, but we're not gonna start jump blocking like this. Okay, Blue Kronos is humongous, so probably better that we couldn't sack the Alcide. We need Ceesay, Tutor the Field Wipe. Actually, that won't help too much because Blue Kronos will survive. I think we still need Ceesay and Tutor the Field Wipe though. We just need to survive, not die, and get to that Field Wipe, and then find an answer to Blue Kronos perhaps. Wow, Elspeth's Nightmare is also Captain Ceesay's Nightmare. That has brutalized our plan. And it's going to steal our Eugen from us. This game's feeling over. Going second, no decent curve, playing against a pretty amazing curve that we can't do anything about has definitely cost us dearly. We can't block like this. We probably should have put the Shepherd on the Blue Kronos, but it's kind of a moot point this far in. Deals combat damage, uses power to each other, so that's pretty bad comboed with the Knight. Could grow it and then snipe something, but it'll be a 2-for-1 against us. He's just so far ahead at this point. There's not really anything we can do. I mean, shall I unblock? Maybe our only chance. I don't see a path to victory anymore in this game. Because we can't draw Settle the Wreckage. We don't have double white. We've missed land drops whilst playing second. He's just killed our only dude that everything we've played, basically. We played Sisei, he killed it. We played Shalai, he killed it. And if you go second and they kill everything you play, it's pretty bad.
My heart beats in unison with the wild.
Vivian's just beyond what was needed to finish this game out. It's got Trample as well.
This'll be fun to watch.
Definitely over. That also has Trample. We're dead here. It happens. We're playing a slow, deadly value type deck, and it is what it is. I have a feeling that no curve in our deck whatsoever could have beaten that. Maybe just 4 planes and Settle the Wreckage could have had a chance, but that was a blowout. Absolutely. We need to win against Tuk Tuk to make up for that. Alright, slightly better, but also worse in another sense. We don't have black. One of our cards is dead because it's Talpa, but we have Godzilla. We may get to draw black at some point. I mean, it's a 4th land at least. This is kind of our dirtly start. No 1 or 2 drops to begin, but thankfully they also have no 1 or 2 drops to begin. And we'll chuck down Mechagodzilla. He may counter it. He's got blue open. It's pretty much any counterspell in the format could exist, but he didn't, so he might just remove it now. Oh, I bounced it. Okay. Interesting. Now it's interesting because he's got the 3 mana open. It might just be the Borrower, it might be a counterspell. I think it'll depend on what we play for what he does. I really want to draw a land. We've got 50-50, we've drawn 1 in about 3 or 4 draw steps. Ranger of the also pull some cards out. And if we do draw a land, we can next turn go 3+2. Or even just 3+1+ whatever. We've got a lot of options here. So I'll tutor these up, which brings our land draw chance to exactly 50-50. We really need to hit that next land drop, because if his plan is to counter what we play each turn, which it might not be, because he let the Ranger resolve, we can do stuff like Caryatid plus Alseed, or Mechagodzilla plus Alseed. He's just playing the Brazen Borrower. Probably the best thing we could have hoped for. And he's hitting me with it. Okay. To be fair, it can only block flyers. Okay, we did get a land. We needed that quite dearly. So now we can do something like Mechagodzilla, Alseed Knight, and it's a humongous turn. Even if he counters some of those spells. I think he's going to want to counter the Mechagodzilla. He's letting it resolve. So he might be saving up for a board wipe here. And if he is, I don't think I'm upset about that. Oh, 1/1 counter. Feels good. Because if he is saving up for a board wipe here, all we've lost is Mechagodzilla Ranger, and he's lost board wipe Brazen Borrower. So it's just a long, convoluted 2-for-2. Raise the Alarm is, again, the best thing we could have hoped for here. Spectral Solar makes things a bit more iffy. Reach on the Godzilla would have been nice. To kill that Sailor. I would have complained about it at the time.
I'm known for my excellent
he's putting it away anyway.
Time is much more malleable than people think.
Alright, he's going to keep hitting me. We have 3 cards. He has 3 blockers. So we might go Mortify, Caryatid. And then he won't be able to stop what's happening. Maybe let's start with the Caryatid, because we know we're going to play that no matter what happens. I don't really want that Teferi to stay and draw him a card, so I think we have to Mortify now. And then his Teferi is dead. He just chooses what he's going to do about that. The answer is nothing. I would have traded a 1/1 soldier with an Alseed. I definitely would have done that. Oh, okay. Circle of Loyalty, that's why he kept it. This hurts a lot. We do get to resolve Eugen and just kill that though. Because it has a colour. And it's a permanent. I'm not sure why it wants to tap the Caryatid over the Amber. Probably because it's colour-based.
I came into being long before your
Get rid of that. Definitely. I mean, I'm happy to just gain life, and then the Knight can act as a pseudo-blocker for us. It grows a little bit. Gained 1 life off the Alseed. But this is also drawing his attention. He kind of needs to kill the Eugen. We definitely should have tapped the Amber instead of the Caryatid. The Caryatid can block. But this draws his attention to Eugen. Oh, he's milling me. There goes Godzilla. He put that there, so he knew what he was doing. Pretty good. Nice play. Treasure Map. That's a pretty powerful card. Doesn't want to lose his soldiers. Fair play.
From this petty squabbling.
I think he wants to keep his Jace alive. So we can go Sisay and buff the Knight. Alright, Knight. Ranger. Actually, I think it's too late. I would have liked to sack the Alseed. Can I stop during combat? Or is it too late for that? Stop after attackers. I kind of want to put the Knight on him. And then sack to protect the Knight. Yeah, I can do that. I like that a lot. Give it pro white. Is what we want. We scryed it to the top. Pro white. And we want to buff it. And the Caryatid taps for 2 mana now. And now he chooses if he's going to protect his life total. Which he might not, because he might want to fight, but he's trading it, and I'm happy with that.
I'll plan better next time.
Then we'll play the Sisay, and that can tutor up a lot of interesting things for us. We are at 5, we're on a 2-turn clock, but when we resolve Zetalpa, it may just get bounced. But I don't think we can just let him draw 2 cards every turn. That's more dangerous than risking Zetalpa getting bounced. What kind of stuff might we get with the Sisay? A board wipe, it looks like. I do not like what he's doing one bit. I mean, he's not going to let that stuff resolve, so use this for white. Cleanse the board. Get rid of everything except for our board. Quite nicely. We're at 5, we're getting a card every turn. We can resolve Zetalpa. I think we might want Shalai just to protect us maybe from burn. Gitrog's also decent here, we have an excess of lands. Just playing the Zetalpa. It might get countered, to be fair. No! I mean, no matter what we played, it was going to get counted there. So that's okay. That's not too bad. Oh, we should have got to Shah first. Because of that, I don't want to show him that we have it, so we're going to get Shalai. And I think we will hold on to our stuff. He wants to board wipe this right now, so I don't want to put Shalai down, get board wiped, and then have nothing. Now, he's good gaming, so he might concede here. There's no way he has burn, he's not in those colours. Hit him. Could bring Thalia, could be interesting. Tashar's also good here, it really rebuilds the board. I think play Tashar, if he board wipes, we return Tashar to our hand, and then we play Tashar, Shalai, and resurrect a 3-drop, which could be Mecha Godzilla. He's saying good game. Okay, he's conceding. Anyone that says good game and doesn't concede is generally baiting people. So I'm happy that he did that. Okay, 3 wins. I can't be too upset with 3 wins, but it will hurt, because if you spend 4,000 to get into an event, get half what you spent and a rare, I should have just bought 4 packs. Because I've spent my time, which is a weird thing to say, because I've had fun doing this and I've got YouTube content out of it, but if you're not, and you're just trying to look at it from a collection building standpoint, if you spend your time to play 6 cube games and the cube draft, you're looking at like 4, 5, 6 hours just to do worse than buying packs. You need these 4 wins to break even, or more to be happy about it. And even then, it's probably not worth the risk of what could happen. But in the next episode, we're going to see whether or not we get that win that we need, or if we're just going to go 0-2 and be sad. Judge by the thumbnail whether or not I'm crying, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!